Hello everyone and welcome back to more Let's Play Stardew Valley. In the last video we got some more parsnip seeds, as well as started going around town looking for salmon berries. In this video, let's see, spirits are neutral. I definitely want to get more salmon berries today. You can see the bushes have already spawned some more. Oh, Pierre's advertising some fertilizer here, but we can craft plenty of that with the sap that we have. Anyway, yeah, I definitely want to be getting some... Oh, don't water the torch now. I definitely want to be getting some more salmon berries today. That is my top priority for today and tomorrow. After that, I might try to go down to the mines, or I might try to get a little more wood. Depending on what I feel like doing. I'll go ahead and try to figure that out as I water here. Yeah, I'm just trying to think, because, like... I do want to get further down into the mines. We still got, you know, a decent amount of the season left, 12 days. But I do still stand by my goal of 60, floor 60 by the end of the spring. At least. I'd like floor 80, though. On the other hand, I do also stand by what I said about needing more wood as well. Yeah, and we could also stand to clean up our farm a little bit. I think I talked myself into doing that. And also, I know I've kind of touched on this multiple times, but you don't have to get any certain depth in the mine by any certain time. Even the game telling you to get to floor 40 by the end of spring, even that's still more of like a challenge, I suppose, than a requirement. It's not like you'll miss out on the rest of the mines or anything else by not doing it that quickly. So when I say wanting to get down to floor 60 for the mines, that's not even for any particular reason other than to just kind of be a challenge to myself. Yeah, that's going to be kind of the theme of this whole playthrough, is just the whole... like I titled the first video of this series, I'm going to be spending this entire playthrough pretty much casually trying hard, in that I'm not going to set any hard challenges for myself, like the Year 1 Community Center, but I do want to kind of, well, I want to show you a bit more, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not optimal, efficient. I would like to show you an efficient way to play through this game, or at least things that I like to do for efficiency's sake. Okay, so I actually think I'm going to keep my watering can on me now that I've got this second row of inventory space. On top of that, I'm also going to take the steel sword, the pickaxe, the regular axe, and the fishing pole with me as well. These are kind of like the tools I like to keep on me at all times, and I kind of prefer to keep them on in like that order. Basically the order that I use them from most to least. Arguably, the watering can should go before the fishing pole, but I still like to keep it here anyway. Yeah, that way we won't have to worry about going, like... Oh, come on. Oh, jeez. Sorry about that. Yeah, we won't have to worry about going to and from our chest to get tools. We won't have to worry about not having tools for a certain day. And we can just kind of take it easy as far as that goes. I'm going to come in this cave here again real quick, because I thought by doing this the first time I would have triggered that cutscene already. The one that comes from going into that cave, but we still haven't just yet. Yeah, I also could have stood to look around my farm a little bit more yesterday. Wow, there's a lot of forageables here today. I'm glad I came over here to check for those salmon berries. Holy morels. You see this? There's 4 of them on screen right now. I've never seen this many on the forest farm or anywhere in the game for that matter. But that's just yet another reason that's a good idea to pick the forest farm. Even for your first time playing through the forest farm isn't too bad to have. It might still be worth just getting like the regular farm just for, I don't know, the experience of it, but... Go and cut some of these down here. Yeah, I guess I could stand to vlog a little bit while I'm going around and collecting these salmon berry seeds. Salmon berries, rather. Yeah, hope everyone's having a great day. I'm actually having a pretty good week so far. Right now, though, I really need to be painting my bedroom right now. I kind of started doing it yesterday and, well, just kind of stopped. And I'm kind of procrastinating by recording this instead of doing that. My current roommate was very kind in letting me pick out the color I wanted to paint my room in. So I'm actually staying at her place right now. I'm not in an apartment anymore. Which has its pros and cons. I actually, you know what, I gotta admit, I like being in a house a lot more than an apartment. Particularly, you know, not being in the... or rather, being in the bottom floor apartment. Although, I guess, my last apartment, I was in the top floor. What I mean by that, what I meant to say, actually, is that I would much rather be in a house than any kind of an apartment, but especially, like, a bottom floor apartment. And I just can't stand, you know, people walking above you, and... it's also nice to not have complaints from downstairs neighbors. My old apartment, my downstairs neighbors would complain about noise, and... You know, we weren't very loud, well, I wasn't very loud in particular, but we'd still get complaints about, like, footsteps and stuff, even though pretty much our whole apartment was carpeted, so, anyway, enough about that. Yeah, I am kind of procrastinating painting my room. I'm painting it like kind of a darker gray color, which I'm really looking forward to having a room of that color, because I love the color gray. I just find it to be a very, like, soothing and relaxing color. And don't get me wrong, the green that the room was a pretty cool shade, but I am much more of a fan of gray than green. You can see here, we got a really good amount of salmon berries. Looks like we, let's see, looks like we got 28 today so far. I think we started the day with 23. And we haven't even been into town yet. Oh, you know what? And I even mentioned this in the last video. I wanted to meet Harvey today, but it's already almost time for the clinic to close. It's like I said, it's really easy to kind of forget to go there, and by the time you remember, it's already too late. Harvey and Sam. Well, that's two people we haven't talked to yet. Sam's easy enough to run into just around town. But Harvey, though, can be a little bit more difficult to find even outside of his clinic hours. I think he goes to the saloon on Fridays, though. If you're looking for people in general to talk to or give gifts to, or to meet for the first time, Friday nights at the saloon are a good place to check for them, because a lot of the townsfolk go there on Friday night. Yeah, like, you'll see the regulars like Pam and Shane. Here's Elliot. Do I have anything for him? Not especially. Yeah, I don't want to give him a morale. That's not worth it to me. Ooh, I'm glad we checked that can. We got an iron bar. That's very, very good. I really want to check this can, but there's so many people around. You know what other trash cans we could check are the ones by the museum and Clint's house. Oh, here's Sam. Let's go and talk to him. Again? Yeah, I think after the first few days, villagers will kind of lose their day one, or like introductory dialogue, even if you haven't met them yet. Yeah, these are good trash cans to check, particularly Flint's, I believe, has a higher chance to drop like ores or bars. I don't know that for certain, though. Yeah, so now Harvey's just literally the last person we haven't met, and then we can finally finish that introductions quest. Did I check this? No, I didn't check the scan. Yeah, you can see this is the kind of dialogue you'll get from people if you check trash cans near them. Alex, though, I don't particularly care if I lose hearts with him, because I don't want to be friends with Alex. I'm trying to remember what he said or did to make me hate him so much in the first place. Because I remember it was like one particular line of dialogue where he said something and I was like, oh, that's gross and I don't want to be friends with you now. If I think of that in a later video, I might say it. In fact, it's even gone so far as I don't think I've seen any of Alex's... Oh, here's Abigail playing the flute. Oh, that's cool. Can't talk to her while she's doing that. That's so cool. I love seeing that sprite of her. She looks like she's having so much fun. But yeah, I've actually, even so far as never seen any of Alex's cutscenes just because I've gone out of my way not to get any hearts with him. Most other characters I've seen most, if not all, of their cutscenes. I'm trying to think if there's anyone else I haven't seen a lot of cutscenes for. You know what? I take that back. As I've been talking about all video, I don't see Harvey a lot, so I haven't seen really any of his cutscenes. I'd kind of like to do that more in this playthrough, though. I might even very begrudgingly try to get some hearts with Alex so I can see some of his scenes. Or at the very least, show them to you. Okay, so we got a very good amount of salmon berries today. Let's go ahead and dig up these seeds here. I'm gonna put some stuff away real quick and chop down some more trees while I'm at it. I'll keep those on me. Yeah, we got a really good haul today. Let's see. Yeah, I wanted to get these trees in particular out of the way. Let me use the sword here real quick. Get these bushes out of the way. And I want to cut the tree facing this way. If I cut it facing the other way... Whoops. If I cut it facing the other way, then most of the wood will just fall into the pond over here, and I don't want that. Excellent. Let's go ahead and take this one out, too. Yeah, I wanted to take those trees out in particular so that I could see the rest of my farm. Okay. Go ahead and put all this stuff away. Oops. This is the wrong chest, isn't it? Let's go ahead and take those out. Let's see, we have 242 wood. That's not bad. Go ahead and eat some more salmon berry seeds and cut down some more trees as well. I kind of debated going to bed just then, as it's like close enough to quote-unquote bedtime, even though you don't have a set bedtime in this game. Well, except for 2 a.m. Yeah, anyway, I thought about just going to bed there to kind of save some salmon berries, but I hate to waste, you know, time in the day, even just a few hours, especially when I could be getting more wood like I said I was going to, and do very much need to. You know what, actually, I kind of want to clear more of a path down to the south. Since we make a lot of trips out there for stuff like spring onions and the wagon and these salmon berries, I'd like to clear more of this path out. There we go. I'll cut this one. Well, you know what? That won't actually fall this way. Yeah, trees won't ever fall north or south, only east or west. So I'll go ahead and cut the tree this way. There we go. And I'll cut this tree this way. Whoops, maybe I won't. I should have just enough energy to get away with this. Oh, barely. Yeah, that'll be fine. There's a crow. I see you, crow. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. Okay, put those away here. And I don't think we sold anything today, so we'll just pet the kitty. Come on. Oh, I guess not. I guess she's asleep. And go to sleep for the night. Okay, let's see if we can get some rain happening up in here. Nope, still no rain. Wow, this has been like the driest spring I've ever had. Spirits are very displeased today, so we definitely won't be going to the mine. I like to watch the Queen of Sauce reruns, even though I generally am pretty good about checking the TV. I like to get them just in case I somehow missed it. You can see our crops are coming along very nicely here. Yeah, there might not seem to be much of a point in checking the Queen of Sauce right now because we don't have a kitchen in which to cook yet. However, the Queen of Sauce episodes won't necessarily repeat all of the same ones throughout the year. For example, you see that one was for coleslaw. I believe the episode that plays that you learn coleslaw from is only in spring at about this time of year. So don't worry if you miss it, you don't miss it for good. But you will have to wait about another year to get that recipe again. I believe some of the recipes, though, you can actually learn from other villagers. That's another reason to get hearts with them. As you increase your friendship with villagers, so will you gain recipes from them. They'll mail them to you. Another way to get recipes is to go to the saloon, actually, and speak to Gus. You can buy certain recipes for him, but I almost never do that until way later in the game. Especially because a lot of the ones you buy from you can learn from either the Queen of Sauce or from other villagers. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure today is going to be yet another wood gathering and salmon berry gathering day. This is the last day that salmon berries will appear in town, so don't worry, we're not going to be doing this for the rest of spring or anything. I think starting in the next video, I'm going to really make a lot more effort to go into the mines. Oops, I thought I watered that tile, rather. Yeah, I'm going to be making a lot more of a concentrated effort to go into the mines after today. Even if the spirits are somewhat displeased, I think I'll still go into the mines. If they're very displeased, I mean, I might chance it, but if that's the case, if they're very displeased, I'll probably try to find something else to do. Wow, one left, huh? That's alright. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look around. You see, yep, we got more salmon berries. More! Yeah, this might not be the most fun or entertaining thing to do with your time in Stardew Valley, but it is very, very, very worth it. You could also try and sell the salmon berries if you really wanted to, but I think they only sell for maybe 5 gold a pop. I know spring onions, regular ones, only sell for 8 gold a pop, which is definitely not worth it at all. And I would advise heavily against selling these salmon berries too. A nice thing about getting these salmon berries is that, here's the X. Yeah, another nice thing about getting them is that they only take up 1 slot in your inventory for your whole stack of salmon berries. Unless you get over 999, that's the maximum that you can hold of any one item in the game, and then it'll start a new stack. But don't worry, we will not be getting 999 salmon berries. I wonder if it's even possible to do that. I suppose it might if you have the maximum foraging upgrade, maybe? I mean, 999 salmon berries all in a 3-day span. But even then I kind of doubt that that's the case. You'd also probably need 3 very good luck days in a row so that literally every bush has salmon berries in it. You see, with the spirits being displeased today, a lot fewer of the bushes have salmon berries, but still definitely enough that it's worth it to come get these. Yeah, between these salmon berries and then when the strawberries harvest, we're going to have a lot of spare money and energy, which will be very nice. I think the next thing I want to get with my money is the iridium, or not the iridium, the, whatever the next upgrade for the fishing rod is. Oh, I don't have any money. I was going to talk to Hat Mouse and see what he's got, but you can see I'm still sitting at 9 gold. And you can see also that with this method that I'm kind of doing with the salmon berries and spring onions, you don't really need much gold on a day-to-day basis, which is one of the main reasons I think it's nice to go and try to collect all this free energy. Let's see, what was I saying though? Something about... I don't remember. That's bugging me now that I don't remember. Was I talking about the rest of spring? No, it wasn't that. Maybe it'll come back to me. But yeah, as you can see, this, the salmonberry hunting does take... Oh, here's Leah. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna run up to the farm super quick and see if she'll still be there. You know what? No, I am gonna do it. I'm gonna run up to the farm, grab some driftwood, and hopefully she'll still be here when I get back. I'm probably just gonna meet you back here after that, so you don't have to watch me walk all the way up there and all the way back. Although, I'm looking over at my timer right now, and this is actually looking to be like a relatively short video, so maybe I will just leave this in. Yeah, I thought about maybe giving her a salmon berry, but I actually don't think that she likes salmon berries. Not a lot of the villagers do. Ooh, you know what? We have the 300 wood. We might as well go down to the beach today. Yeah, don't try giving salmon berries to the villagers as gifts. None of them really like it. Except for Linus. He'll probably like him. Leah does like most forageables, though. Most other villagers don't like forageables, with the exception of maybe some flowers. Like the daffodil, I know a decent amount of people like. Oh, here she is right now. This must be where she goes on most days. I kind of thought she hung out here. Yeah, you see, she really likes driftwood. And maybe that even... No, that didn't give me a heart with her. You can see my heart with Robin actually deteriorated, though, because I haven't been talking to her or giving her gifts lately. That'll happen over time, too. Your hearts will deteriorate if you don't keep up with it, even at the very least talking to villagers. But yeah, I wouldn't try giving other villagers forageables, because most of them won't like it. Again, the daffodil and maybe a couple others are exceptions. But as a general rule of thumb, I just try to not give them those. You can see, I think we're going to get over 100 salmon berries this season. We should be able to find at least 9 or 10 more bushes here. Check the trash as long as no one's around. You see we barely missed Lewis there. Here's Alex. Again, I don't really care about him, so I'll check the trash anyway. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on the guy. No, I am going to be hard on him. To heck with it. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, okay, cool. There's actually a salmon berry we can get here. Oh, and Maru's sitting on the bench over here. Oh yeah, Maru is actually... Oh, Harvey's Clinic. I didn't go by there. You see what I'm saying with this? It's so easy to forget. But yeah, Maru is actually a nurse at Harvey's Clinic. And she's also a scientist, much like Demetrius. So, she kind of helps him out with that. With the equipment, rather. Here's Robin here. Let's talk to her. Yeah, always thinking about those carpentry projects, huh? Yeah, I'll say hi to Demetrius, too. I do, actually. Maybe you should. You could, you know, help me out a little bit, give me some pointers from a scientific perspective. Oh, we're so close to 100 salmon berries here. We've actually collected over 100. I just want to see the number 100. You know what? I do know where I can get some more. Also, I see my good buddy Linus over here. Oh, I've already given him 2 gifts this week. Yeah, Linus is pretty easy to hit the gifts per week limit with him because he likes to hang out up here by the mines. So it's pretty easy to run into him. Go ahead and take this leek. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and spend the rest of my day... oh, you know what? I never went down to the beach. That's not a big deal, though. I'll just put the wood back away as well as the rest of this stuff. I'll go ahead and sort. And I think I'm going to spend the rest of this day... you know what? Let me take those other spring onions out, too. I'll just go ahead and eat these for energy. Yeah, I'm going to spend the rest of the day clearing out some more land on my farm, I think. Like I said, I want to clear a path down to the south there since I go down there a lot. And then it'll just be nice to not have to walk through, you know, all my stuff. Oh, I do know another thing I could actually do today. Let me go ahead and grab some stone out of here. I think I'm going to craft some stone walkways. Here we go, some cobblestone paths, so that I can make a nice little path around my farm. This is nice not only for like aesthetic purposes, but you actually walk very slightly faster on a cobblestone path than you do on regular dirt. And I can actually be holding down shift and be making 5 of these at a time. It only costs 1 stone per path. I'll make, I think 150 should be good. Yeah, that'll be fine. Put the rest of this cobblestone away here. Another reason you want to plant cobblestone path is that weeds and such actually can't grow through them. So I mentioned earlier that it's a good idea to plant, or rather to use a fence so that weeds won't get to your plants. But it's actually also a pretty good idea to just use the cobblestone path here. The cobblestone path is more convenient to get through than the fence as well, since you can just walk right over it. This stump is kind of in the way here, but that's not too big of a deal. I'm going to leave these open here. Oh, you know what? I just realized I kind of missed this row, but I kind of want to put another row in there anyway, although that won't be symmetrical. Now I'm just kind of thinking aloud about how I want to organize my farm. I definitely want to put this path here. You know what? I talked myself into... Oh, let's go ahead and put these torches back down, too. Nope. Okay, they didn't take up the path, too. Yeah, to take up the path, all you need to do is take cobblestone, or take a pickaxe to it. I kind of want to leave this open for planting another row of crops. But at the same time, that would ruin the symmetry of where my scarecrow is relative to all of them. So I think I am actually just going to take these up and put them back down. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, and with that, our crops are, I believe, as protected as they would be with a fence. With the convenience of not having to build a gate and go specifically to that gate. Just to get into the crops. Let's see, I'll put some cobblestone path here, too. There we go. And yeah, I'll put some here as well. That's not bad looking. Let's go ahead and do that too. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Oh, and I'll put some up here leading up to my furnaces too. I'm gonna move this torch. I just can't make up my mind where I want to put any of this, can I? Yeah, this is stuff that isn't like essential to do by any means, but it's nice to kind of decorate your farm like this. Go ahead and pet the kitty. Oh, I can't put one here. I wonder if it's because of the flower or because of the cat. I'm not sure. In any case, we got that done. So let's go ahead and spend the rest of our energy just chopping down some trees. I'll chop down some trees over here, though. Yeah, I kind of like to more do the aesthetics of the farm. That's more of like a year 2 thing for me, is making the farm look nice. The first year, I'm more just worried about getting my crops in the ground and getting them watered and stuff. That's not to say it's a waste of time to make your farm look nice. I've actually seen on the subreddit, the Stardew Valley subreddit, a lot of really nice looking farms, and even on my main files, I still don't have one that I'm like super satisfied with how good it looks. I mean, they're efficient, don't get me wrong, but it could still stand to look a little bit better. Yeah, I'll go ahead and put those away, go and organize that, and head off to bed. So, thank you so much for watching. I know this is kind of like a slower video. We didn't do as much that was as exciting. But starting in the next video, we're going to go back down into the mines and try to make a good bit of progress there. So, thanks everyone for watching. This is Hexlex, signing out. Have a good day.